Welcome to the call.
Thank you.
Welcome. You're welcome. Welcome to the call. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. We're so super excited to have all of you on this call, so please get ready to be fed on this call. Guys, we have a real treat for you this evening. I want to introduce to all of you a leader that is absolutely on fire with this opportunity. He is a brand new representative in this company. And guys, I'll let you know he's one of the top earners already, and he's hitting record-breaking positions in record time. That means he's going fast. He is going to give us a powerful training tonight of how to be massively successful. He comes from the network marketing and real estate investing industries, where he has a heart of gold. Guys, he loves to help people, and he's a very astute businessman. He's going to give us on this call tonight the information that we need to make the right informed decision in regard to this opportunity. Guys, tonight we want to present to you and introduce to some none other than Mr. Darnell Cooley. Mr. Cooley, are you there, sir? Mr. Cooley?
I am here. Can you hear me?
Outstanding, Mr. Cooley. We can hear you loud and clear, sir. Please, the platform is yours. Take it away.
All right. Certainly appreciate you, Mike, for stepping up on the big team and making that introduction to myself. I was sitting on the edge of my seat, said, who is this guy? So definitely appreciate you for coming in. And like I said, all those beautiful and kind words, and loving what you're doing out there and in Baltimore, Maryland, breaking pens and creating records and helping a lot of people understand what this revolutionary concept is about that we're going to talk about here on the call. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm super excited to talk to each and every one of you guys. Welcome to this private VIP opportunity meeting. Again, my name is Darnell Cooley, and I'm looking forward to talking with each and every one of you guys tonight about the huge revolutionary concept of what's changing the lives of many people, not only myself, all around the world, and other leaders on this call, what's changing our lives from a financial standpoint. See, over the time we spend together, ladies and gentlemen, this evening or afternoon or wherever you're at around the world, I believe we'll be able to share with you some information that can make a huge difference in your life. And, I really don't say that to say that. I say that because I've seen it consistently make a huge difference in other people's lives that I know directly or indirectly all over the actual world, guys. It's pretty exciting. So just a short time ago, ladies and gentlemen, I looked at some information which you're about to look at today, and I was really blown away about the possibilities of what actually could happen. And I can tell you it has happened, and it's happened for many other people, not only myself, but a lot of people too as well. See, this company's already changed the lives of people, guys, from different walks of life, and it's really amazing to see their finances change in a quick, particular period of time. Many years ago when I first became an entrepreneur, I got exposed to some information, ladies and gentlemen, that would transform the way that I thought about business, about money, and also about life. And one of those individuals that made a huge difference was Robert Kiyosaki. He actually wrote the book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Some of you guys here on this call know about it. If not, I highly recommend that book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, ladies and gentlemen. And when he wrote that book, he actually talked about 4 different areas of where money is actually earned. And it's called, ladies and gentlemen, the cash flow quadrant. So for those of you guys actually follow me here directly on the computer screen, I want you guys to pay attention to this because it is very rare for somebody to come and explain to anybody 4 ways how money is earned all over the world, either if you're rich, if you're broke, if you're wealthy, or you don't have anything. It doesn't make a difference. I'm explaining to you here on this call, ladies and gentlemen. So, growing up, we were all taught to go to school, get good grades, go to college, graduate, most importantly, and go out there and get a good job, right? And that's why most of us here on this call are people that we expose this information to are employees, which there's nothing wrong with that. 90% of the world participates in the employee quadrant on the cash flow quadrant, where they're actually exchanging their time for the efforts of their money. So a lot of people right now today are realizing that's a very dangerous place to actually to be because we're all eventually going to run out of time. If you run out of time, you run out of money. Or unfortunately, if an epidemic happens. Ladies and gentlemen, I was looking at the Dow National Average actually earlier this morning, and it said 3.2 million people here in the United States are actually out of a job, unfortunately, because of this epidemic that's actually happening, the coronavirus. So when I say that to people, I don't say that to try to scare them. I say that you need to find another way to build your family's financial future by finding something else you can participate in that's been recession-proof, guys, which is extremely, extremely important. But I have other people here on this call I've actually invited personally. So you know what, Darnell? I don't work a job. I'm self-employed. I control my own income. I work for myself. And that's great. But your income is dependent solely on you. It's depending on yourself. And why is that? Because most people who are self-employed, they have no leverage. And the reason they have no leverage because they're constantly providing their service to individual people, small customers, so they can actually receive a profit on the back end. But if they were to actually get sick, someone in their family got sick or something happened, that would shift their attention directly away from, them providing that service, their income stops. And so what we like to talk about and preach, ladies and gentlemen, is to move everybody to the right side of the quadrant, which means being a business owner and also participating and being an investor. And our company allows you to have the opportunity to be both by shifting to the right side of the quadrant. See, guys, as a business owner, you now have the ability to leverage. Leverage what? Leverage your time, systems, and more importantly, leverage the efforts of other people. Because I believe it was J. Paul Getty that said, I would rather earn 100% of 100 people's efforts versus 100% directly of my own. And see, guys, we help you to do that, but also by participating in the I quadrant, the investor quadrant, by being involved in the highest financial market in the world. See, ladies and gentlemen, before you guys heard this call, you guys probably didn't know that only 1% of the population invest in actually this quadrant when they have their money, making money directly on top of things for themselves. And to be honest with you guys, nobody really ever talks about this. It's not taught in schools. A lot of your friends don't know about it. A lot of your families don't know about it. But the great thing about it at the same exact time is you guys now have an opportunity to participate in the I quadrant. Now, there are many different ways that you can participate in this quadrant, okay? And many different ways I can share with you guys are ways that I'm already involved in it. Number one, you can invest in real estate. That's one way you can participate in the I quadrant and get passive income, which is cash flow. Number two, you can invest in mutual funds. Or number three, guys, what this call is about, by far the fastest way to multiply money in the world today is within the foreign exchange market, ladies and gentlemen, which is particularly called Forex. Now, if you guys are directly like me, you guys have heard about Forex. And if you have not, I ask you to bear with me on this call so I can actually explain to you the facts of how money is being moved and exchanged on the highest level of the financial market here in the world. So what is Forex, ladies and gentlemen? It's a $6.8 trillion per day financial market, by far the largest financial market currently in the world to date right now. Banks and hedge funds actually already trade it. It runs 24 hours a day, 5 days per week. And it's actually traded, ladies and gentlemen, all over the world. See, if you look at the New York Stock Exchange, they trade about $22.5 billion actually a day. Unfortunately, about a week and a half ago, the stock market stopped. I mean, it didn't collapse. It shut down. Nothing was being traded. Nobody could invest. Nobody could do anything for a whole hour because the market was going so low, guys, directly from this coronavirus. The government shut it down because they didn't want it to crash. Even though all that happened, the Forex, the foreign exchange market, still was trading at a rate of $6.8 trillion actually a day. See, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about our banks. We're talking about our government. We're talking about those hedge funds that you never get a phone call about. They are the ones that are the major players in this wealth transfer that is taking place every single day. Literally, ladies and gentlemen, 5 days a week, 24 hours a day, you have trillions of dollars being exchanged, guys, on a daily basis. Now, all of us actually here on this phone call, we all participate in Forex. I'm going to prove to you why. If you guys have ever went out the country and actually purchased foreign currency to particularly have the opportunity, instead of using your currency from where you come from, you participate in Forex. But for those of you guys who bought foreign currency in the past with the plan to cash it out in the near future, when that particular currency goes up in value, you're participating in Forex certainly as well. And for those of you, most importantly, like each and every one of you guys here on this call that have a bank account, if you have a bank account, you are most certainly participating in Forex, ladies and gentlemen, due to the fact that our banks currently right now as we speak are using our money to actually trade it and multiply it on the foreign exchange market. See, it's pretty ingenious when you guys think about it, but now we want to show you how you can do that for yourself. How do you have the opportunity to trade right now foreign exchange dollars like your banks do? For example, currently right now, your banks have authorization to trade 90% of whatever's in your bank account right now. And how they trade it is they take the capital out of your account, I mean this sincerely, and they trade it on the foreign exchange market. And so if you went to go invest $20,000 in your bank account, and you went the next day to try to take it out, they're going to say, oh, hold on, you didn't prepare us directly for that. You're going to have to come back tomorrow. The reason they're telling you that because your money is not there in your account. I'm sad to actually say they're trading it. So they're going to retrade it again, liquidate their trading account, put the money back in your account, and actually give it to you in your hand. So it's amazing that everybody here on this call has the opportunity to trade their actual specific money for even more capital, just like your banks are already doing without your permission. So you know right now, ladies and gentlemen, today, if you want to get your hands on a first-class Forex education, you're going to have to pay tens of thousands of dollars to just do that. And that is where my company, ladies and gentlemen, Tradera, was actually born. See, we specialize in sending out people involved within our company when to buy, when to sell, and when to do nothing on the foreign exchange market. See, the CEOs of our company created this platform for all of us to accomplish one out of two things: either learn while you earn or build a massive empire, which is what myself and many, many other leaders here on this call have chosen to do. Let's talk about little details about my company, ladies and gentlemen. This company was founded in December of 2019. It's a ground floor opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. It's based in Dallas, Texas. Our product is money. We have a revolutionary, unique concept on the financial services platform where we teach people how to trade on the foreign exchange market. Like I just shared with you, is the highest financial market in the world, $6.8 trillion a day. The company is 100% debt-free, and the owners of the company are Cody Sale and Eastern Harris. They have over 15 years, ladies and gentlemen, of combined trading experience. Our company is fully operational and is in over 150 countries around the world, and we definitely provide many different services and products in the financial service platform that we offer to all of our people that can lock in a membership only for $99. That is all you pay. Now, it's pretty remarkable what our company has been able to put together in a short period of time, ladies and gentlemen. But let's talk about some of the facts and some of the benefits here, okay? We provide trading education, 100% online trading education, guys. And it's a comprehensive A to Z training, basically Forex basics to advanced training. For example, functional analysis, as well as technical analysis. Functional analysis and technical analysis are significant terms. Write it down. Functional analysis and technical analysis. You can Google it and look it up. Most people that know about it on the highest level when it comes to trading money, I just gave you guys a huge secret, and we teach about that. Step-by-step trading strategies, ladies and gentlemen, and also additional Forex resources. We give you different trade alerts by people that are involved within our company that actually trade hundreds of millions of dollars actually a year. They provide us with information about when to trade, when not to trade, and obviously when to sit down and not be in the market. So it's highly lucrative when you can follow somebody that's already trading hundreds of millions of dollars and being successful with it every year to do exactly what they're doing step by step, ladies and gentlemen. We give you guys live sessions. It's conducted by those top traders, the ones I showed you that are making a great conglomerate amount of capital. And we hold these live sessions from Sunday through Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, ladies and gentlemen. We cater the individual needs to people so they can have an understanding, and you can have live question and answer during these live sessions. It's pretty remarkable what we've been able to do. And guys, we also provide market forecasts. So basically these traders that are making all this capital doing it, they're going to let us know, hey, listen, this is what's happening in the foreign exchange market. This is what's taking place. These are the big jumps that need to happen. And so this is what you guys should pay attention to and be aware of. And most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, we have a remarkable trade community. It is a blessing, guys. You can network with other traders, compare market viewpoints, ask additional questions. And obviously, we say you are not alone. Legitimately, that we like to work with everybody and don't want nobody to be left behind. See, there's two particular powerful industries that we participate in within our company, Tradera. Ladies and gentlemen, we participate in the highest financial market in the world, which is the foreign exchange market, generates $6 trillion actually per day. And we also participate in one of my favorite markets, guys, network marketing. Now, this is something that's very important because most people, they hear about network marketing calls like this, hear about the opportunity, and they don't understand the facts. And that was me, ladies and gentlemen. 7 years ago, I was doing good in my real estate actual business, and I was like, these things don't work. These things are dumb. And it took a great friend of mine that was making way more millions than I was actually generating that said, Darnell, shut up. Until you know the facts about what people are doing and how people are making money, you can't condemn it. I said, you're right. And he went ahead and gave me the facts, ladies and gentlemen. And ever since then, I've always had network marketing in my portfolio outside of my real estate business that does very well. It's success leaves clues, guys, unless you're clueless. Now, let's talk about this. Over 10,000 companies are involved. This industry pays out $180 billion a year to people like yourself and myself, sharing either products or services through a network of distribution of people. So by basically sharing information of a company's product or services, the company is actually going to give you a residual passive income check every week and every month. It's absolutely breathtaking. They pay over $200 million in commissions a day. $200 million in commissions a day to people like yourself and myself sharing this information. Over 130 million people involved. It's created more millionaires than any other industry. It's a very low-risk business. It's highly lucrative. Let me explain that to you as a business owner, actually myself. As a business owner, you got to do many, many different things. One in particular, you have to pay for your overhead. You got to pay for expenses. You have to pay for your marketing, all these additional things for you to profit, okay? And the beautiful thing about network marketing is you have a small startup cost. You have no overhead. You don't have any expenses. And you have the opportunity to make a significant profit margin and a huge capital return on your money. That's why we say it's highly lucrative. And don't just take my word for it, ladies and gentlemen. What about people that make hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars? What do they have to say about network marketing? This gentleman, Robert Kiyosaki, the guy that wrote the book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, who actually created the cash flow quadrant, said network marketing gives people the opportunity with very low risk and very low financial commitment to build their own income generating asset and acquire wealth. Let me explain to you how important that is, ladies and gentlemen. Just like I just mentioned to you, usually in traditional business, you have to pay a lot of money to get your website started, to actually have your marketing, to have all these additional things that you do and that you truly deliver. And it takes you a while to get a return. Versus network marketing, you pay a small investment up front, some significant sweat equity, ladies and gentlemen, and you have the opportunity to make great, significant revenue, which I absolutely love. It's really incredible about this profession. Another person I follow, guys, his name is Warren Buffett. He's worth $60 billion with a B. They call him the Oracle of Omaha. This guy has his hands in everything. But anyway, long story short, he said, if you don't find a way to make money when you sleep, what you're going to end up doing is you're going to work until you die. Ladies and gentlemen, he's talking about passive income. He's talking about cash flow. And that's what network marketing is all about. Also, guys, a great person I also follow, Bill Gates, the former chairman and CEO of Microsoft, said if I would be given the chance to start all over again, I would choose network marketing. Ladies and gentlemen, if it's good enough for billionaires, it's good enough for people making hundreds of millions of dollars, it's good enough for me. What I've done in real estate, I've made millions of dollars over there for me to participate in this industry. It's also important for everybody else to put it in their portfolio as well. It is by far the best, actually, an efficient way of distribution of any type of product and service actually in business. It doesn't matter if you guys are on this call and you make $100,000 a month already in your business, or you make $100,000 a year on your job, or you make less than that. There's no way possible that you can introduce a concept through your network of people and be compensated like the way you can over here. See, guys, network marketing is simply a personal development program with a compensation plan attached, which means you cannot make a lot of money over here unless you go as a person internally, physically, as most importantly, spiritually, guys. You have to be a better person, a better leader, and be able to communicate well enough to just share the information with people through your network. And see, myself, I'm a business person. I'm not a network marketer. I just use network marketing as one of the platforms to build wealth that I've added to my portfolio. And I believe everybody here on this call should do the exact same. It's pretty remarkable. So if you guys have been invited to this call, this is some pretty excited and special news I want you guys to listen closely to. That means you guys were chosen to be selected to be a part of this massive expansion that focuses on what we like to call first movers advantage, which means everybody on this call, you guys are first to hear about this information before it gets out significantly to the masses. See, we're going to put 5,000 people within this company, guys, within the next 90 days, and we're way ahead of schedule. See, guys, amateurs join, but professionals launch, and that's exactly what we're doing today. But let me ask you guys a quick question. Knowing what you know now about Microsoft, knowing what you know about Google, knowing what you know about Facebook, if you had a chance to position yourself for only $99 one time to pay that in those companies, seeing how big they are, and they were going to give you a position of equity in those companies, which is a position of ownership, would you have done that? If you just said yes directly to yourself, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to understand something. Not everybody gets a second chance to have their Microsoft and Facebook moment. But I believe that each and every one of you guys are having it here directly on this call. So we want to make sure that none of you guys miss the moment or miss your direct opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, we're super excited about what we've been able to accomplish thus far. And our company has made it completely seamless for people to actually go ahead and position themselves with what we're actually doing. Here, guys, we have everybody, when you get involved with our company, everybody pays $99 one time. What that client membership is going to do is going to give you that revolutionary trading education platform, receive trade alerts, participate in live sessions, financial market forecasts, trade community access, and so much, much more, ladies and gentlemen. The company is going to charge you that $99 every single month, but we have a way that we teach people how to remove that from actually getting charged every single month by just introducing 3 people to the business. We say 3 and you're free. Does everybody here on this call know 3 people that are open to making more money? They know 3 people that have been infected by this coronavirus situation. 3 people that wouldn't have mind adding more cash flow to their portfolio. Ladies and gentlemen, you put those 3 or more people here on a call that we do like this. We explain the information to them. We talk with them after the call, answer their questions, and get them positioned. Introduce 3 people, and you don't have to pay that $99 anymore every single month. But ladies and gentlemen, here's where we get very creative. Over here on the right-hand side, guys, you have the opportunity to be a business owner. Like I talked to you guys about on the B side of the quadrant, in the cash flow quadrant, you have an opportunity to participate in that, of building a business, having a revolutionary strong compensation plan, what we have, strong marketing tools, and a legitimate large trading community access, ladies and gentlemen. After you get your 3 people get positioned within the company says, okay, listen, all you have to do is pay $15. Once you pay that $15, ladies and gentlemen, guess what happens? The company now sees you as an independent business owner. And the great thing about that, now you get a chance to participate in our revolutionary strong compensation that we have over here, ladies and gentlemen. So let's talk about the levels of leadership we have, where the company is significantly going to compensate you just by introducing this to your network of people. Number 1, ladies and gentlemen, you introduce 3 people, 1, 2, and 3. And with these 3 people you introduce to the concept, they all pay $99 just like you, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to help those 3 people get free like you. Because once you get your 3 people, you don't pay your $99 anymore, ladies and gentlemen. So we want to help this person get their 3, this person get their 3, and this person get their 3. Ladies and gentlemen, when that happens, only just duplicate it once in your organization, the company's going to pay you $500 a month and $125 a week. Let me ask you guys a question. Where on your job can you invest $99 and have an opportunity to make another $500 in the next 30 days? That is highly unlikely. That's not going to happen with a lot of people, guys. And so we're helping people do this in 24 to 72 hours, definitely a week, the longest, 30 days if you just want to take your time. That's up to you, no problem. But we're helping people move and generate money through this concept, guys. Investing $99 one time is nothing, but making a profit of $500 is a 300 to 400% markup. Guys, you have no idea what I have to do in real estate with my significant business to make that type of profit, or the businesses that are out there. This is extremely huge. So guys, talk about the next level of leadership. Basically, we help those 3 people get their 3. We're going to help them, not you. You introduce these 3 people, myself and other leaders on this call, we're going to help them get their 3. We're going to go so on and so forth. You have 25 people directly now in your group. Company's going to pay you $250 a week and $1,000 per month. Remember, you only invested $100 to get yourself positioned. The more people you introduce, the more the company's going to award you. 75 people, ladies and gentlemen, $500 per week, $2,000 per month, only from you introducing 3 people, and we helping 3 get 3. There's actually more. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. For example, as we can see, 250 people introduced, $1,250 actually per week, $5,000 per month, ladies and gentlemen. Also, 500 people in your group, $10,000 per month, $2,500 actually per week. 1,000 people, guys, is going up 20,000 per month, 5,000 per week, 2,500 people in your group, $50,000 per month, 12,500 per week. And the top position, ladies and gentlemen, which I will be here in the next few months, $100,000 per month, $25,000 per week. That's $1.2 million a year. And I only introduce 3 people and help 3 get their 3, and so on and so forth. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to help you do this. You don't do this directly on your own. Now, let me talk to the ones here on this call, ladies and gentlemen, that don't understand the basis and significance of a pyramid. Every business has a pyramid structure. It's CEO, vice president, president, manager, directly employees. But in most actual businesses and jobs that people work at, they don't have an opportunity to make the same amount of money as the person that owns the company. Over here, ladies and gentlemen, you have that opportunity. The beautiful thing about it is that this can be you. Man or woman, you can be at the top. You can introduce 1, 2, 3 of these people, right? Now watch this. This one person can introduce more people than you did, and this person can end up making more money than you. But guess what? Because you introduce them, you get a small piece of in everything that they actually do, and you get to generate money off of that. Ladies and gentlemen, that's called leverage. That's what a business owner typically has. The only difference of a business owner like myself, these are all my employees. I have to pay all my employees. You're not paying all these people. The company is taking care of, actually, most importantly, giving them the compensation from introducing more people to the concept, which makes it extremely exciting. Ladies and gentlemen, like we was talking about before, all you can see from 3 here all the way to 3 over here, no matter how many people is introduced in your group, you only brought in 3 people. We help 3 get their 3, and that's how you have an opportunity to move all the way directly to the top directly of the company, ladies and gentlemen, okay? So we get paid over here every single week, which is exciting. Direct deposit, okay? They pay really quick too. Paper check or PayPal. I'm going to recommend direct deposit, ladies and gentlemen. That is the fastest way and seamless way that you get your specific compensation with us. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we don't make any income claims. We cannot guarantee that you're going to come over here and make any money. As a matter of fact, some people come over here and don't make any money at all. The reason why is because they do not follow exact instructions. See, we're going to tell you guys here, once you get yourself positioned and pay your $99 after this call, what exactly you need to do to generate money. But we can't step in your body and do the work for you. You have to make sure you're following everything step by step. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in business, there's 4 different phases that every business goes through. I call it the curve of prosperity. So it's formulation, concentration, momentum, and stability. Every company directly goes through this. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here at the ground floor. Remember I asked you guys at the beginning of the call, knowing what you know about Google, knowing what you know about Microsoft. If you had a chance to have a position equity in those billion-dollar conglomerates by paying $99 right up front in those companies, and they gave you some ownership in their company, would you have done it? Yes, that's exactly where you are right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we're right before the concentration phase. We're here in 2020. Guys, in 2021, myself and other leaders on this call, we are going to take this company into momentum. Once it hits the momentum, what do you guys think that happens? That's right, it explodes. So in 2021, ladies and gentlemen, this company is going to do over $10 million in actual gross revenue. And then from 2021 to 2024, this company is going to do over $100 million and actually counting and continuing to raise. Now, that's beautiful for you guys to say that, hey, I was first. I came in the beginning. And so everything that happens, everybody that gets put in directly into the system, we're talking about Project 5,000 being put into the business over the next 90 days. You guys, each and every one of you guys here on this call, have the opportunity to generate money off of each and every one of those people's efforts, like I talked to you guys about on the very first call. So timing and positioning means everything, ladies and gentlemen. You want to get yourself positioned and get back with the person that invited you to this call and say, hey, listen, I want to get positioned. I may not understand it. I got some questions. Guys, we'll get your questions answered. We'll talk to you directly thereafter. But lock in your position, $99 a position to equity, how you can get involved directly in your company. You want to be first. Now, don't wait a few months, a few years to get positioned, because you're going to end up down here when you could have been legitimately at the top. Because remember, you guys are hearing about this information first, which I am very, very excited for each and every one of you guys. See, a big quote I live by is that people don't fail in life from a lie that was told to them. They typically fail in life because the truth was told to them and they chose not to believe it. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe the truth was told to each and every one of you guys here on this call. Get back with the person that actually invited you here to this information. Ask them for their sign-up link. They're going to send it to you. It's $99 one time. I can tell each and every one of you guys here on this call, I know you guys spent $100 on something and did not get a return. This is your Microsoft. This is your Facebook. This is your Google moment to spend a small amount of capital you have right now up front, involved into a company, and have a chance to generate significant amount of revenue all the way up to $100,000 a month if you want to introduce a lot of people. So guys, in closing, we're going to teach you how to trade. You're going to earn while you learn. You have a revolutionary business opportunity I just explained to you about, and you're going to join a great family, significant of people that are winners, that want to do bigger and more things within their life. They're not believing that any coronavirus or any epidemic is going to slow them down, that they're going to be successful not only directly for themselves, ladies and gentlemen, but also for their families. I appreciate each and every one of you guys here on this call. I wish you extremely the very best. Please make sure you get back with the person that invited you to this information. Lock in your directly position. And like I always say, God bless every move you make, every word you speak, greatness all over you for the rest of your life, protection around you and your family. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Good night. Have actually a fantastic life. We'll see you guys at the top. Bye-bye, everybody.